everyone, and welcome to HTM. We're playing random PvP games as a team because we don't want to play ranked. So, first off, I'm going to apologize for this not being in spectator mode. You're going to have to watch my boring, super boring lane. But, notice as the chat flips out because we get into this game not planning on playing seriously, just wanted to have some fun, play a PvP game. Our entirety of the enemy team, Rioters. We're in a game with Riot people.
Grumpy Monkey on the Hecarim. He is the art rework guy. He did the reworks for Nidalee and other people. And I'm pretty sure Ash too. Shadow McQueedle. I don't remember what he does, but I remember his name because it's a badass name. And 3 other rioters using Riot skins.
Grumpy Monkey, Shadow McCuddle, and the other 3. The other 3 that we don't know.
I can't read their names from here.
Foxsiders.
Space Stallion.
And that's
Total Cuddle. That's another Aztec name like Shadow McQueedle.
I don't know what happened with this file. We've been playing LOL for a couple days, and it's been playing in spectator mode, and suddenly it breaks. If you can check by the mini chat, you see that I'm currently running toward their base. And then we can't fast forward or rewind, so I don't know. This has to be the game that it breaks. But yeah, we had no support. We were all just derping. Hesika's never jungled in the new jungle, and she was jungling. And
we were going Jax and Jarvan bot.
Yeah, it was definitely not supposed to be a super serious game.
We came into this going 2 bruisers bot and all sorts of stuff, not expecting anything serious to happen. And halfway through the loading screens, we'd actually take a look at these awesome guys with awesome skins, and we're like, wait a second.
I know those names.
It was so funny because we're just in a Skype call going la 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 la. And Tibble's like, guys, I know Grumpy Monkey, and we look down and we see the 8 ping, and we're like, uh-oh. But I'm gonna go ahead and say they didn't stop us, which was nice. I expected to be like insta killed. We had faults in this game, but it went a lot better than I thought it would.
So, Jax and Jarvan versus Blitzcrank and Graves. Very interesting and fun lane.
You would think we would get totally owned by the Blitzcrank and stuff, but it wasn't actually that bad. He would always grab me from the brush and stuff, but Jarvan doesn't really care all that much.
So he's just bringing Jarvan over to Graves, and then you can stun Graves, and I can stun Graves, and we tear them apart.
We just smack them around and run away and repeat a couple seconds later. It was interesting.
My biggest fear in this game is that I'm not particularly fond of Malphites. So let alone I was dealing with the a Riot Malphite, and I was afraid to touch him. I farmed the entire time.
Yeah, we didn't mention, by the way, Hesika was playing Warwick jungle, and then we had
Zerhominus was playing Katarina, and he is a badass Katarina. I'll tell you that right now.
As much as I love this Teemo, and I don't want to make fun of him because he's a Rider, he can ban us. Cat farmed him. She was 11-1 by mid game.
That's just not it's not a fair matchup, a Katarina versus a Teemo.
Katarina was made to kill Teemo.
Also, Grumpy Monkey, if you are actually indeed charged of visual reworks, I'd like to thank you for my Nidalee, because I didn't know that in game, and I would have thanked you, because Nidalee's my favorite champion.
And your name's really fun to say.
I giggle at your name every time.
Grumpy Monkey. Why are you afraid of Malphite at this point?
Because it's Riot, and I don't want to die.
Also, it's Malphite, and she's right to be afraid sometimes.
Yeah.
You know it's a scary thing to fight a Malphite, because they always pull something stupid off.
Every time he moved, I was like, nope.
I've gotten to the point, I just don't deal with them. If I see one, I just like, nope, I am not attacking you or anything. Gonna do a live nerf.
That's the only reason we lost this game. They nerfed our characters mid-game.
Yep.
Jerkwads. Don't ban us, we love you.
I still think you're awesome, and Katarina totally deserves a nerf.
Because you guys totally wouldn't have lost, because you're such great players.
You guys are such suck-ups. We had you this game, Riot.
Except we suck. Except we suck.
You're bad at team fighting. This is your fault, Tibble.
And what kind of team goes a Malphite and Blitzcrank? That's just rude.
That is really mean. That shit wouldn't happen in draft or ranked.
He wasn't going back.
He didn't have anything?
That's what he started with. I don't think he ever went back.
You can't start with almost a glacial
cheaters.
shroud.
He started with a glacial shroud.
I never saw him go back. I never saw. He was always in lane with me.
He had teleport though, didn't he?
Yes. He probably just disappeared and came right back.
Teleport, best summoner spell. Riot agrees.
But I was still doing so well against him with boots. So I'm sitting there top, haven't seen Malphite for a while, and Hecarim comes up, and I'm like, okay. So I go down and ward his blue, and then go back into lane. No consequences or anything. Now it wasn't actually indeed helpful at all, because we never ended up seeing him there. But if we had, that would have been nice. And then Malphite comes and kicks our butt.
Dim
Terrified.
ults. Dim ults.
I was like, see ya, Hess.
Did you say it says terrified, not feared?
Yeah, terrified is when you specifically run away. Fear is when you run around in circles.
That's interesting.
Did you try to taunt them, Temple?
Yes.
They're Herman nurse.
He was like, you want me to come help you?
I remember that part of the game where they started playing really passively and safely, and so we were bored out of our minds. So I stand and blitz grab, like it would have been the easiest grab in the world, and I taunted, "Who wants a piece of the champ?"
Has that happened yet?
I don't know. Oh gosh, he goes for the grab because it would have been the easiest grab in the world, and I just hop over to Hat.
So like this is it.
Yeah, it probably is. Because I walk into the brush, I'm like, herp de derp de derp, and then he grabs.
No.
Yeah.
Taunt him. Taunt.
Who wants a piece of the champ?
That should have happened right then.
Oh, we didn't do it. I don't remember when we did it.
Or is it just derping and you walking over to me was the leap? That might be it.
Law
seen
recorder.
You would have seen him grab though.
Not necessarily.
I don't even know.
I'm not
anymore.
even sure what to say about this program. Anywho, stuff's going on in mid.
There is stuff going on in mid.
They're making
We're really bad at this.
They're behind our towers. I don't know how we let that happen.
You two were too busy derping.
We're busy winning.
And the thing is, they didn't care. They'll just stand behind our towers like, okay, is something hitting us?
They had 3 ridiculously tanky dudes, and then Timo and Graves.
We're gonna go for a fight? We're gonna go for it? No.
This is why we lost the game. We had a lot of exchanges where it's like, we should fight. We can't fight, but we should fight. And we never really make clear decisions, and then we trip over Teemo Shrooms and we all die.
This is where we get pissed off with the Teemo Shrooms, and you're like, ha! Go buy oracles!
That was me.
That was my impression of you, yelling at me.
Aw,
Ah, go buy oracles. I'm a mission.
I should do that every time I yell. I just add, I'm a Michi after every sentence.
Yeah, I eventually bought oracles because I was tired of the shrooms too. You see all that damage? That's shrooms. That's why my health is so low.
Teemo Shrooms. Thank God they're being nerfed.
Michi, can I have a heal, please? Fine. Thank you.
I remember that. Aw. Just in the middle of juggling, you're like, can I have a heal? And I'm like, I'm busy. And a cat.
You got this. You
Did
don't.
you see leap?
Huh?
Did you see that thing leap?
What thing?
Never mind.
What thing leapt?
I can't show you, so
Is it me knocking one of the minions upwards, or
probably.
that-
Yes, that
I
is.
caught it in the
Jonathan.
corner of my screen and it went flying up.
Yeah, I send minions into space. That happens.
Or Gordon, why you no work?
It is working. It's just annoying.
Stop the foot.
Uh,
And I spear to see if they're at Baron.
I'm surprised that didn't hit Baron.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
It-
Baron was still there. Right?
Unless they got Baron and we didn't see them for the entirety of the
Can you
Baron.
go down to them? Look.
No, they don't have it.
Oh, we were wondering where they were.
How did you miss Baron?
I think it goes too much to the side. I'm here. Let's do this.
Well, you're useless.
I'm getting these minions.
You're a useless cat. Be happy with that.
Nom 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 nom. Jump one way. Nom 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 nom.
Our pounce is really
nom, nom, nom.
awkward.
Because you have so wherever you last clicked, it's not where you're looking or where your mouse is pointed.
It's wherever you're literally facing. It's like I noticed that when I tried playing as her. I was like, this is so weird.
Yeah.
Shrooms everywhere.
Now this is when I get fed
Yeah.
up.
This is me by oracles.
I was like, screw it, guys. I'm getting oracles. Bye.
Yeah, this was it.
I thought it was earlier than this, but you're stepping on like 5 of them in a
So I
row.
want to point something out to you guys as I yawn. We never know where they are. They're never anywhere. And then they team fight us and then we die.
Because for giant periods of time, they just disappear to go jungle.
And it would be helpful if we had wards over in like their jungle, so we knew where they were at all times.
I did it the one time.
The one time doesn't count.
You want to go walk into the scary Malphite jungle?
We
Yeah.
can work as a team, have all 5 of us, and go at 1.
Isn't he cute?
Yeah.
Well, now we know that for the next game we play against the Raiders. You hear that, Grubby Monkey? Rematch! Let's do this!
Rematch, mofo. Best 2 out of 3.
He means 3 out of 5.
Yeah, because we'll probably lose one of those. It'll be a war about that.
I mean 6 out of 10. 12 out of 20.
No, seriously, this game's winner takes all.
I wonder if they would mind
When would we ever get them together?
when we post this on the forums. Go, Jax, go.
If they
Yeah,
don't
let's
accept
go.
the rematch challenge, then obviously they're pretty much wimpy.
This was the team fight where you're like, all right, everyone jump in. And then you
Nobody
jumped in
jumps in.
Hey, look, we're baroning.
Hey, look, we're baroning.
Hey, this isn't going to go wrong.
It can't possibly go wrong.
Hey, look, there's a ward.
And
Where'd that come from?
I decided to peek ward because they didn't wait for Hat to get there to see if it was warded.
Yeah,
then
you
we
guys
saw
didn't
their
wait for
ward.
me. I
Yeah.
feel like I helped. I stalled them for like a second.
The downfall of this Baron was that we were too hasty and we should have waited. And I could have warded sooner so we would have known sooner. But we didn't immediately react when I did ward. And I was like, guys.
We
they
killed
go.
Blitz.
I killed you, Quaddle.
Waddle.
Yes.
Stay over there and sip your tea, Dimple.
They get the Baron. They got the Baron. Baron is just the end of all our games, isn't it? We have no idea what to do with Baron, so we fail miserably and die.
Baron and me are not friends.
Baron is the bane of our existence. But we shouldn't be telling this to the Rioters because we want to rematch them. So we shouldn't be telling them our weaknesses.
Oh, weaknesses is Baron. Oh, crap. Was that not supposed to be said?
Our weakness is totally our Nexus turret. You should totally just walk into that.
Yeah, if you run straight into our base at level 1 and try to take our Nexus turrets, we will not be able to stop you.
They're like, what do?
Yeah, and
Well,
you'll win the game in like 2 minutes.
I'll just stare at you like, herp derp, sip a tea.
You can join us for the tea if you like. You know, we'll share.
I'm very.
I'd like to point out that I'm playing Jarvan, and normally I play carries and ranged mages. So I'm not used to jumping into things. I get yelled at when I tumble and flash into team fights.
There's a difference between Jarvaning into a team and then veining into a team. There's a huge difference.
Not when I do it.
The hat has oracles.
He just doesn't understand because he never plays carries. The one mage he plays is Fizz.
Bees. No fear! High fives.
They had a fancy ward.
Yeah, they had their fancy ward skins and it pissed us off because they were better than us. Jerks.
How dare you be good at your own game?
How dare you?
So
use yourself.
upset.
How dare you use the stuff you get for free?
I get the feeling that you have some pent-up hostility.
Because I have to sit back and wait for you guys to go in.
Then don't play the carry.
If
How
I
about
don't
this?
play the carry, we lose.
I'll play carry in the next game. Hat will support me.
Damn it.
Josh will jungle. Johannes will mid and you'll top.
Yay.
So I'm supposed to tumble into the team, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You cheat to add a tumble onto Ash to tumble into the enemy team.
I'll play Malphite so I can just be like, fuck it, fight, funk, win.
Can't
Oh.
you play Blitz?
Yeah, I've been able to play Blitz. I wanted to play Malphite this game, but then you're like, no, go buy Jarvan, even though you're saving up for Draven.
Oh, you didn't own Jordan?
Mm.
You're good at him. It worked. We won that lane.
Are we losing yet?
Oh, we've been losing. We have been losing. If you look at the goal difference, it's probably like 10K at this point.
You know, if we didn't lose Baron at that time, that game would have gone a lot better because of the fact that they killed all of us, yet we're just now even. So
If we didn't make this huge mistake in the middle of the game, it would have gone in our favor. Thank you, Mishi. Thank you for your wonderful insights.
you're welcome, deal.
You didn't upgrade your boots.
I always forget.
She doesn't care. She's Nidalee.
Look at that. I'm still running faster than Heska.
You didn't get boots of mobility. That's why we lost.
It's true.
I'll buy it in all games now.
We should get one for each foot for Nidalee.
Totally. She's got
4
of
boots of
them.
mobility and Triforce. And then a Phantom Dancer.
That's all you need.
Win the game!
GG.
This was a fun experience. It could have gone. Look at that dumb Malphite. Look at him. Look at him on base.
You don't care.
But they were really cool people, and it was nice to play against nice people for once.
Yeah.
And I think they know that if we had team fought better, we could have won that. That we just kind of fell apart at the end.
Because we're knobs.
Well, guys, thank you for watching. I hope this was somewhat interesting.
And we really do want this rematch. Grumpy Monkey.
You rematch me, I'll sip on tea and kick your ass.
Your horse's ass.
It was fun playing with you, Riot.
We love you.
Bye, YouTube.
Stop sipping your tea.
Ow! Ow!
Now why did I pour the tea on your face?
Yeah, it hurts. That hurt, Misty.
That imaginary tea. This stuff gets pretty hot. Guys,
The
go on
punch
without
to the
me.
chest wasn't imaginary.
That was all in your head.